I'll be goddamn if the same night I didn't find out I was pregnant, I was literally miscarrying. Like, here are the 2 bags packed. I really didn't get too much because I'm still shit at the hospital. But what's crazy is the month that I found out I was pregnant, I'm not gonna give birth again until that month. So it's like,
orgasm, blush, lipstick, gigasilla, devil in a tight dress, girl, you a killer, and ain't nobody realer.
what's up, y'all? Welcome to my crib. Welcome back to my crib, where my crib is my life and you is just watching it. So today, y'all, hopefully I don't get on a talking rampage, but I'm gonna tell y'all how I found out that I was pregnant. But I also am gonna pack my diaper bag and my hospital bag today because I'm officially another week down, and I did go to the doctor today, and I'm 2 centimeters dilated, and my mucus plug has come out. So baby girl is gonna make an entrance a little sooner than we thought. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack my bags, but while I'm doing that, I'm gonna try to talk to y'all. You feel me? So let's take this story all the way back to July of 2025. So during July, I don't even know if I can multitask and do all that. So anyways, back in July 2025, you feel me? Well, at this point it's August now, you feel me? My periods have always been normal. Like, I've never had an abnormal period ever in my life. Like, if anything, it would be like the date switching over from the beginning of the month or the middle of the month to the end of the month, you know what I mean? So that's what I thought it was this time, but it wasn't. So the date was around like August 23rd, and I had not had a period that whole entire month. So I'm telling my boyfriend's like, you should take a pregnancy test. And I'm like, no, I just want to wait until September 1st because like my period may be switching like to August 29th or 28th. You feel me? Like, it could still come on in August. You feel me? So I really wasn't thinking that I was pregnant because I didn't feel pregnant hell. So anyways, on August 23rd, we went out to eat. We went to Cheddar's that night. I had me a motherfucking margarita, the whole 9. But, and I'm gonna insert some pictures and some videos and shit in this too, with the dates and stuff. But anyways, we went to get margaritas. We had went out to eat and stuff. So after we had went out to eat, we stopped by Walmart and we got a pregnancy test. So we come home, you know, and take the pregnancy test, and that bitch said positive. Like, immediately that bitch said positive. So I go in my app. Why is my battery finna die? Y'all, I literally had to change my camera because my camera is dying. But anyways, I pee on a stick and it says positive. And I'm like, positive? Like, what the fuck? I didn't even feel a lick of pregnant. I swear to God, I didn't. So I get on my app that I was tracking my period with, and I go and they asked me when the last time I had my period, and I documented all of that, which was, I believe, July something. But you know, so when I put it in the app, it said 5 weeks and 6 days. I was almost 6 weeks when I found out I was pregnant. And tell me the fuck why that same night that I took the pregnancy test, I took it around like 6 p.m., maybe 7 p.m., you know? So we chill the rest of the night, we go to sleep. And I wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, like in excruciating pain. Like, I'm over here, like, I'm on my knees in the bed, like just walking back and forth because my stomach is literally burning. Like, I was like, something's wrong. Like, my stomach is really burning. Mind you, I had not had a period this whole entire month, that whole entire month. So I get up and go to the bathroom, and I'll be damned if I'm not bleeding. So I call my mama, and then like I seen something in the toilet, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it wasn't no normal blood clot. Like, I know they be like babies that little be like seals, this, that, and third. You can I don't know if it's because I took the pregnancy test so I knew I was pregnant. But you could definitely tell that was motherfucking baby in the toilet. You know what I mean? So it's like, I call my mama and I'm like, Mama, I'm bleeding. Because I did tell my mama that night I found out I was pregnant. I did tell my mama. Shit, I'm like, I'm bleeding. Mind you, I had not bled that whole entire month. So I go to the hospital, I do the whole 9, this and that. They check my, I think it's called an HDC level to see if it's risen. Because if it was lowering, that means if it was up, that means I'm pregnant, this and that. If it was lowering, that means I am in an active miscarriage. So I'll be goddamn if the same night I didn't find out I was pregnant, I was literally miscarrying. Like, I was literally like, this is not my life. Like, this is not real. And to be honest, if I would have found out about the baby 5 weeks ago, I would have been like a lot more attached. But don't get me wrong, I was sad as hell because it's like, damn, I'm supposed to be pregnant right now. You feel me? And my due date would have been April 14th. So, with all that being said, time goes on. I get out of the hospital. I have like appointments 3 more days after that, like to follow up on how I'm doing, if I'm still bleeding, and to check to see if my levels were going down, which they were. So I was definitely having a miscarriage. Y'all, this is my mommy bag though. I don't know, this is a little pouch, and this the bag. I can't talk and do this at the same time, so my levels were decreasing. Y'all look at Cody, she got a haircut, I'm sorry. My levels were decreasing, so I was definitely having a miscarriage, and I had to keep going back to the doctor until my levels reached 0. So that was in August. My birthday is in September. So I used to want to say 21, no kids, but this year, well, last year, I didn't even feel right saying that because it was like, yeah, I would have been 21 and I didn't have no kids, but it's like, you was just pregnant like fucking 5 days ago, bitch. Like, you feel me, like 21, whatever. But I didn't feel comfortable saying that, so I didn't even say no more. But anyways, so as September goes on, I'm still bleeding like a little bit, like maybe up till about September 10th, which is like the longest a period has ever lasted for me. But that was the miscarriage period, you feel me? So I'm thinking that was my period. That was my period for September because it was really long, and I feel like my body was not regulated, so I didn't know like what to think, honestly. So October rolls around. So when October comes, I'm thinking on the 23rd my period is gonna come again because, you feel me, like it came in August 23rd, you feel me, when I was having that miscarriage, that's when my period came. So I'm thinking like, okay, September, maybe my body just getting regulated. And October, I'm gonna start back around that later that month. So October 24th rolls around, I do not start my period. So I'm like, it's some weird shit. And this time I did not want to wait. I did not want to wait to take a pregnancy test because I wanted to find out right then and there, because the first time I could have found out sooner if I just would have took the pregnancy test. So this time I went ahead and took another pregnancy test because I'm like, ain't no way I'm pregnant again. So I take the pregnancy test around October, the end of October. I think it was October, I don't remember. Some make me want to say the 29th because I was still waiting on the period to come, but it never came. So I took the pregnancy test. That bitch came back positive. I said, what the hell? So immediately then, the next morning, I scheduled a doctor's appointment, and my doctor's appointment was set for November 9th. So I went to the doctor in November, and I think they said I was around like 8 weeks pregnant, if I'm not mistaken. I really can't remember because this shit feels so long ago, but it's not that long ago. They said I was around 8 weeks, I want to say. So like, I had got pregnant at the end of September. Like, I had a miscarriage in August, pregnant again in September. I found out in October, you feel me? So it's like, but what's crazy is the month that I found out I was pregnant, I'm not gonna give birth again until that month. So it's like I feel like I'm gonna be pregnant for 12 entire whole months, but I digress. So, you know, after I found out I was pregnant, I was really happy because I had just had a miscarriage. So it was like, I feel like if I wouldn't have been carrying now, I would have been feeling like something's missing, like something is missing that I was supposed to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in that motherfucking toilet, I don't know if it's because I knew it was a baby, but you can tell that was a baby. I don't care what nobody say, you definitely can tell that was a baby. But I digress. When I was pregnant again, we did the whole 9. I had stopped smoking, stopped drinking that night, like literally, like the night I found out I was pregnant, I literally cut everything cold turkey, like on my mama. So And what's crazy is I feel like before I found out I was pregnant, you couldn't pay me not to smoke no wood. Like I was a heavy smoker, and that's probably why I was so skinny. But I was a heavy smoker, I swear to God. But it was not hard to stop smoking. Like that's what I don't get, why people be smoking while they pregnant. I didn't lose my appetite. It was not hard going to sleep, and I was not overly frustrated. You feel me? Like stop smoking was one of the easiest things I ever done. The baby was for my child. You feel me? But that's literally basically the story of how I found out I was pregnant twice. But I guess I'm finna unpack this bag now so I can show y'all my hospital bag a little bit. I really didn't get too much because I'm still shit at the hospital. So, I'm out here walking my puppy right now, but I did want to add one more thing. I did not feel any pregnancy symptoms before I found out I was pregnant. But the day I fucking found out I was pregnant, I was sick as fuck. Like morning sickness, like I couldn't eat. Like the first thing I ate the next morning was a bologna sandwich. As soon as I ate that bologna sandwich, I threw everything up. But I wasn't throwing up the first 5 weeks. Like it was so weird. I didn't start feeling like I was pregnant till I knew I was pregnant. I don't know if that's like the placebo effect, but shit, I'm telling y'all. Look at my little puppy. I really did not feel like I was pregnant until I found out I was pregnant, but I just had to add that in there. And then it's like, I really don't know what all I need. You feel me? I don't know what all I need, so. But between me stealing the shit at the hospital and this little shit I got right now, it should be a little enough. You feel me? So, this is just a little pouch. And I got this from Amazon. It's just a little pouch. I might, because we are moving, and I did pack a little bit of the stuff up, I might put some like little shit in this: lotion, deodorant, toothpaste, mouthwash. That's what's gonna go in this. So for the big bag part, oh, this the bottom. I'm gonna put my shoes in this. I got me and my boyfriend some matching slides in the hospital, so this was gonna go in this little bottom part, my slides. These aren't like my house shoes. These just some little cheap slides. And I'm gonna take these for my shower shoes and stuff. And these gonna be like my walk around shoes. So I'm gonna lay that down there. And this is not like the full, this not even gonna be like the fully packed, because like I said, I am moving. So a lot of this shit is like packed up. And I'm gonna have to get it out because the baby should not be here before we move into our next spot. So hopefully I don't have to too deep pack this bag right now, you feel me? But this is gonna be just a debrief, like this is just gonna be a real light pack. And the more I see what I need to put in it, I'm gonna grab it and put it in it, you feel me? Yeah. And I really don't got too much right here. I got a bra, because in my maternity shoe video, if y'all have not watched that, go watch that. I told y'all that my boobs was like an 8, like they were really little beforehand. Now I'm in a 36C, literally, like. And I got 2 of these, but I'm gonna just pack this like that. And I got all this stuff from Ross, literally. But this shit was $70 goddamn. I don't know how, but it was 73 to be exact. But I got this little top. I got these little pants. And I think, I can't even remember. These are mediums. I didn't get no larges because the baby gonna be out of me by the time I put all this on. So, and I got some drawers. And then I got a gown. Just some comfy clothes, just some comfy throw on, lay around stuff. You see me? Then I did get a robe. I got this from Amazon. Because I want my baby girl to match me, duh. This is hers. It's like a little robe, like a little wrap and a hair bow. Mine is a robe. This is a robe. It's cute. I got a small. Sounds like electronics, chargers, like I said, lotion, deodorant, body wash, toothpaste, mouthwash. I'm gonna pack all of that like as I'm packing my things to move out, because it's just honestly a lot right now. So let's just go ahead and pack baby girl's bag. I got this from Amazon too. It's gonna be her diaper bag. And what's so crazy is I used to hate pink. Like, I never liked pink growing up. I was always a tomboy and I always loved blue. But I love pink now. Like, I love a sudden, I just love pink. You feel me? Okay, so this part right here is when you changing the baby and you're like on something you don't want to have her on. You pull this out and change her on that. And it's pretty spacious. It got pockets in the back, on the side, in the front, and the inside. It's real spacious. So I guess, and my mom has a lot of stuff in her house, so again, I'm gonna be packing as I pack for their stuff. I do have a bag of clothes though for her, just to throw in here. Little, my mom's stuff's not good. So this right here is a little cover. This is another little cover. This is ugly though. I'm not bringing that. This one's cute. I like this. So this is a little sleeper thing without her arms out. I'm gonna pack this. Got some little socks. It's a little ugly. Bird cloth. I'm gonna pack that. She got some little hand mitten thingies. Sweet girl, that's cute. But not cute enough to bring to the hospital. I'm gonna bring this just because it's long sleeve and I really like this. It's cute. I feel like this would be really cute in her some pictures. I really like that. Got to need this Nike one. This Nike hat and Nike socks to match. I am gonna pack this. Let me see. This looks like a little thermal. This is too cute. I'm gonna pack this too. And of course, I'm going to bring a shirt that my brother and his girlfriend Gigi got made for me. It says "Handpicked for Earth" by my Uncle Quez in heaven. My brother, that got on my birthday. This shirt is about him. And I really cried when they gave me this shirt, because anything that got to do with my brother made me so emotional, but definitely gonna pack this. Here are the 2 bags packed. And for the most part, at least, like I said, later on throughout the week, I'm gonna be adding stuff to the bags, like mouthwash, toothbrushes, toothpaste, body, you know, the whole 9. And my bottles are at my mom's house, but like I said, I'm gonna be still from the hospital, so I'm really not too worried about bottles and stuff right now. All of that is gonna be at home for her, like diapers and stuff like that. All of that is gonna be at home for her, waiting on her when she gets home, you know? So I didn't want to pack these bags too deep, but I know there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing, you know? So that's literally basically it. That is my story time on how I found out I was pregnant for the 2nd time. I hope I didn't talk too long, and I hope like it made sense. Like, I hope my storyline made sense. And y'all, one time I was in tour with somebody, and I think it was like around November, the end of November, almost 1st of December, or it was like the beginning of December. I was arguing with them, and I was like, just go on, bro. I don't want to fight. Go on, please. Go on. Like, I don't go on. I'm not studying you. I don't want to fight. Bitch just kept nagging. I was like, I'm pregnant. So don't just wait. Hold your nuts and just wait. You feel me? And she was like, a bitch from the light, and all of a sudden you pregnant. Bitch, I been pregnant. I just ain't saying shit. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, my stomach hurting right now, y'all. I might be that seafood, or it might be coming. I'm just kidding. But my baby shower is this Saturday. I have 3 doctor's appointments next week. I got one Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And those are the days that we're moving. Literally. And I got doctor's appointment on all 3 of them days. But luckily I'm not moving anything. That's basically it. I know this video wasn't, you feel me? But it was just a little story time, so that's okay. y'all make sure y'all come back to my crib. Whatever y'all want to do, we gonna do it. You feel me? Like, it ain't too much that we can do right now, but we gonna do whatever y'all want to do. I'm just coming back to my crib and chill with you, girl. You feel me? I'm making y'all on the flip side. I'm actually gonna go walk the puppy because it's not dark outside yet. Bye.
Cinderella, orgasm blush, lipstick, and concealer. Devil in a tight dress, girl, you a killer. And ain't no